Hey everybody. So it seems like every week has some sort of outrage around AI, and this week it's Larian's turn because Larian CEO announced that they're using Gen AI to explore ideas, flesh out PowerPoint presentations, develop concept art, and write placeholder text. A lot of people on social media didn't like it, and it's created kind of the same level of outrage that Tim Sweeney created several weeks ago. Now, here's my take on this issue. There are three camps when it comes to AI. One camp loves AI, worships AI, and say that you must use AI or you're going to be left behind and AI is everything and so on and so forth. Then there's the second group that hates AI with every part of their being, and they will not accept anything that is made with AI, no matter how good it is, how ethical you tell it the AI use was. They just hate AI. Then there's the third camp, and I count myself in this camp, which is I think there are good tools that have AI in it, but most of the tools are just garbage and are just made for hype and just do silly images on social media. Now, I don't worship AI, but I also don't hate it. And the issue is we are in the minority, but because we don't worship AI, then we get lumped into the people who hate AI, because that's how social media works. If you don't worship something, then you must hate it. Now, a lot of people like to say that the genie is out of the bottle and you cannot put it back in when it comes to AI, and everything is going to be using AI in the future. There's no stopping this, no matter how much activism you do on social media. And while I agree, I think something else also will happen is the people who hate AI, you're not going to get them to accept or to love AI. This will be most likely a useless but never-ending war. There will always be outrage around AI because of the way that AI was marketed from the start. AI has always been marketed as this is going to replace you, this is going to help bring down the cost by you having to hire less amount of workers. So the people that are going to hate AI are no longer going to change their mind because you didn't show how AI was going to be useful, you show how AI was going to replace them. I went in depth on this on my video on Tim Sweeney's in the channel if you want to watch that. So to answer the question from the title of this video, is this going to damage the reputation of Divinity and are they going to sell less copies? Absolutely not. This will not affect Divinity's sales because they are a beloved. Larian is a beloved game developer. Everybody loves what they did with Baldur's Gate 3 and everybody's going to play Divinity 3. This will not affect them. I think in the future, companies like these will be fine using AI. The people who are going to probably be affected are maybe indie developers who try to do this and they cannot hide it as well. Then there'll probably be some type of outrage and their game may not do as well. Or maybe if it's a new IP, or if you are a company that people hate like Ubisoft or EA and you get caught using AI, you're probably not going to do well. But other than that, the beloved companies, if Rockstar came out tomorrow and say that they made their whole game with AI, they'll still sell a ton of copies because that's just how it is. Also, I still believe that social media is not real life, so a lot of people are not in these conversations. However, one thing that I always find interesting is that the people who are pro AI and carrying water for AI are always anti-corporation. So they are anti-corporation, except for the point where it's AI. When it's AI, they love corporations making AI. So I find that very, very odd. So let me know what you think on this topic. What do you think it's going to happen to Larian? I think their response was hilarious when they say like, holy F, guys. I don't know. That was a very interesting response. Let me know what your thoughts on this are in the comments down below. Thank you so much for listening on the way to this point. Remember to like, subscribe, and all that, and I'll see you in the next one.